Well, hello, welcome back to the Red, White, and Blue Woodshop. How are you today? I hope everything is good. I just finished a video yesterday. It was a Halloween type thing. Damn ladybug things flying around in here. So I have a lot of people asking me, okay, I posted a video on what tools I would buy at Harbor Freight. Now they'd like to know what tools I would not buy at Harbor Freight. Well, I will tell you. From experience, every tool I'm talking about I've owned. So, I've had every tool that I'm going to mention here. Number one thing I would not buy is any battery operated tools at Harbor Freight. No, none, zero. Don't do it, it's bad. They don't last long. I'm going to get a lot of people saying, well, I've got 63 batteries and I can go 4 hours, you know. No, don't do it. Ugh. That's my opinion. Only my opinion, I think. I don't know. There's a lot of people on there that hopefully have the same opinion I do. I've had bad luck. When I first started out several years ago buying some of the Harbor Freight stuff, no. Those were probably the second, well, probably the worst buy that I've ever did at Harbor Freight with the battery operated tools. I have a friend who's got some now and they haven't improved. So, that's number one. Number two, the 12, well no, I've never had a 12 inch, but I had a 10-inch compound sliding miter saw. And I only owned it I owned two. I've only owned them for 2 months, well 3 months, because the first one I got, I turned it on and nothing but smoke came out of the motor. So, and it really smelled horrible. So I took it back and I bought another one. I didn't buy it, they gave me another one. Well, we'll say it's about Harbor Freight. If you get the extended warranty or you turn it in within a year, they'll just give you another one. They won't take it back to get fixed, they'll just give you another one, which is cool. Anyway, so I got it home, the second one, and it worked probably for about a month and started having that, you know, smell like something's burning every time I used it. And I could cut straight okay with it, but when it cut to cutting miters and things like that, it was way off, and there's really no adjustment to fix that. So I kind of gave up on it, and then the final week I had it, the motor went out on it. And trust me, I didn't use it that much. I did not use that thing that much. I'm not a full-time woodworker. I'm only out here maybe 2 or 3 times a week. I don't make huge projects. Well, in the wintertime, I'm out here almost every day. But in the summertime, I'm only out here maybe 2 or 3 times a week. It gets too hot in here and everything. And, anyway. That's number 2. Number 3, oilless air compressors. Had 2. Both of them failed within months of each other. So I've decided, I have an oil, where I have to add the oil to it. 21-gallon air compressor. I've had no problems with it. I bought that at Harbor Freight. So I've had 2 of those oiled and no problems with either one. And I've had one damn near 10 years. It's the 4-gallon oil. It's got a handle you pick up. I don't have it in the shop with me, but it's in the other shop. But anyway, it works great. Then I got the big 21-gallon over here that works excellent. I highly recommend the oiled ones. Don't get the ones that are oilless, that the oil is added at the factory, because the seals go out on them and the compressor goes out on them. So those are horrid. I've had 2 and they've lasted maybe 4 months tops for both. And again, I did not use them very much. So I do use the one in the shop all the time, because I have air tools and everything I use. So that's number 3. Don't buy the oilless air compressors. If you're going to buy an air compressor, get the ones where you have to add the oil. And don't use the oil that comes with it. I didn't. I went out and got better oil for it, because it was really cheap stuff. Number 4. Let me go get it. This thing. It is a 5-in-1 portable power pack. This thing. I tell you what, it's probably one of the biggest pieces of garbage that they sell. It would not jump my car. It wouldn't jump my truck. It barely jumps my lawnmower, my tractor. It has a converter in it where you could plug in like your cell phone and stuff. I tried it. It worked okay. That actually worked okay. It did charge a few things. And I could run like maybe a light bulb or something off of it for a couple of hours. That it did do. But it's got an air compressor in it that failed 5 minutes after turning it on. I had it in a box for like a year. I never even opened it until I needed it. And I charged it up. I thought, well, during the winter time, we might need something around here. So, that thing, don't buy it. Doesn't work. I don't recommend it, and I won't recommend it. Alright, that's number 4. Number 5. Generators. Don't waste your time on the generators. Had 2, and both failed. I had that little thing where you add gas and oil to. That thing's garbage. It's like 1,000 watt. Maybe you'll get 700 watts out of it. And then I had the smaller 30-something, 3,000 watt generator. I wasn't exactly mine, but it was a friend of mine that I had borrowed and had for a long time. And it kept shutting off after about 10 minutes. It did the same thing to him, and I tried everything I could to fix it, but couldn't. So that's that. So the generator, no, don't buy the generator. Let's see, that's number 5. Number 6, I'll probably do a couple more. The other thing that I would not buy at Harbor Freight, it's kind of hard because I've got a lot of Harbor Freight tools that I actually do like. I like the wrenches and stuff. I use that all the time. So, impact wrenches, air powered impact. I have 2. I have a big 1/2 inch, and then I have a smaller. The 1/2 inch works okay, but the smaller one, no. I wouldn't even take bolts off my son's bicycle. Thing's a piece of crap. So, but the bigger one I have does work okay. It does freeze up every once in a while, and I add oil to it all the time, but it still does it. And I've taken it back. I've got another one, and it still does it. So it's got to be the way it's made or whatever. It's not made in the U.S. None of this stuff's made in the U.S. as we all know. It's all made in China, Taiwan, wherever. Not here though. So that's number 6, the impact wrenches or tools. Boy, I really can't think of a whole lot more that I wouldn't buy though. Oh, saw blades. Now, don't buy the saw blades. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Unless you want your eye poked out by flying carbide, because the carbide tips fall off those real easy. That's the other one. Yeah, saw blades is a no. If you're gonna go get saw blades, I go into wherever has them. I get the Diablos. I guess I get them at Lowe's. I like those. I don't really like the Irwin all that much, but the Diablos are okay. I do use those. Full kerf. I like the full kerf. I don't like the skinny kerf because they kind of wobble if you're doing hardwood. So you got to be careful with that. So that's okay. And oh yeah, I bought a router from Harbor Freight, and again, I had it for probably 2-3 months, and the motor went out on it. It smelled like somebody was dying in it. Had the horrible smell. So I just don't. I wouldn't use the routers either. I had a hard time with those. But otherwise, I really can't. And everything else, I got the toolbox over here. Works great. U.S. General. Don't have any problems with that. I've got I got a lot of tools from Harbor Freight that I don't have any problems with. It's mostly the power tools. But they're static, as I call them, static tools that don't use power. They're okay. The hammers are fine. Wrenches are fine. Sockets are great. The Pittsburgh sockets, they're actually pretty good. I'm surprised. The clamps are great. Most everything I get there is great. I just don't buy the power tools. I've learned my lesson. So we'll end it with that. And I hope everybody has a great day. And I hope people don't hate me for saying bad stuff about Harbor Freight. But there's a lot of good stuff. Air tools. the air hammers or air hammer, the nail guns, staple guns work great. I've got 10, 10 of them, and they all work perfect. So I don't have any problems with them. So, all right, well, have a blessed day, and we'll hope to see you real soon. I do have another project coming out, be out on Monday. So God bless. Have a great day.